Chapter 16 of the Bhagavad Gita, two types of created beings. The Blessed Lord said, fearlessness, purity of being, consistency in application of yoga to mental concepts, charity, self-restraint, worship ceremony, recitation of scripture, austerity and straightforwardness, non-violence, recognition of reality, absence of anger, abandonment of consequences, spiritual security, absence of destructive criticism, compassion for the beings, freedom from craving, gentleness, modesty, absence of fickleness, vigor, forbearance, strong-mindedness, purity, freedom from hatred, and the freedom from conceit. These are the talents of those born with the godly nature, O descendant of Bharata. Deceit, arrogance, conceit, anger, abusive language, and lack of knowledge are the tendencies of those born with a wicked nature, O son of Pritha. The godly talent is conducive to liberation. It is considered that the wicked tendencies facilitate bondage. Do not worry. You are endowed with the godly nature, O son of Pandu. There are two types of created beings in this world, the godly type and the wicked. The godly type was explained in detail. Hear from me of the wicked, O son of Pritha. The wicked people do not know what to do and what not to do. Neither cleanliness or even good conduct, nor realism is found in them. They say that the universe is unreal, without a foundation, without a supreme Lord, without a series of causes. They explain, saying, sexual urge is the cause. What other basis could there be? Holding this view, men who lost track of their spirituality, who have negligible intelligence, who commit cruel acts, become enemies for the destruction of the world. Being reliant on the non-fulfilling, lusty urge, possessed of hypocrisy, pride, and intoxication, having accepted unrealistic views through delusion, they proceed with impure objectives. And clinging to endless worries which end at the time of death, with lusty enjoyment as the highest aim, being convinced that this is all there is, bound by hundreds of frustrating expectations, cherishing craving and anger, using any means, they strive to acquire huge sums of money for the fulfillment of cravings and pleasure. Thinking, this was obtained by me today. I will fulfill this fantasy. This is it. This wealth will also be mine. That enemy was killed by me. I will kill others as well. I am the controller. I am the enjoyer. I am successful, powerful, and happy. I am rich and upper class. Who is there besides me? I will perform religious ceremony. I will donate. I will make merry. This is what is said by those who are deluded by ignorance. Being carried away by many ideas, being occupied by entangling delusions, being attached by cravings and enjoyments, they fall into an unclean, hellish condition. Self-conceited, stubborn, possessed of pride and the arrogance of having money, with hypocrisy and without reference to Vedic injunctions, they worship in ceremonies that are religious in name only. Clinging to a misplaced self-identity, brute force, arrogance, craving, and anger, those who are envious dislike me in their own bodies and in those of others. I constantly hurl the despising, cruel, vicious, lowest of humans into the cycles of rebirth in the wombs of wicked people. Thus, O son of Kunti, entering the wombs of the wicked people, the blockheads, After not associating with me in birth after birth, traverse the lowest route of transmigration. Craving, anger, and greed are the three avenues of hell which degrade the soul. Therefore, one should abandon this threefold influence. Being released from these three avenues of depression, O son of Kunti, a person serves his best interest and then goes to the highest destination. Whosoever discards the scriptural injunctions and follows the impulsive inclinations does not get perfection, nor happiness, nor the supreme destination. Therefore, setting your standard of duty and non-duty by scriptural recommendation, knowing the scriptural rules prescribed, you should perform actions in this world. That was chapter 16, Two Types of Created Beings, from Michael Beloved's translation. If you would like to read his commentary on each of the verses of the Bhagavad Gita, please see Bhagavad Gita Explained. So we have 2 more chapters left of the Gita, chapter 17 and 18, and then we will have completed every chapter reading out loud of the Bhagavad Gita. Thanks for listening.